It had to be you.
I think that my mother mastered her craft from teaching middle school and high school students. She moved on to actually teaching adults, which I'm sure was 100% better than teaching teenagers. And unfortunately, I do have to admit that my mom missed the 80s. My mom missed the 80s. Anybody want to know why? Children? Any children in particular you want to think of? Yeah! My mom missed the 80s because she had a teenage daughter. My mother has owned and operated technology and publishing companies. You know, these are just amazing things, and you never knew who was going to be upstairs in the house in an office. She's like reconfigured the whole upstairs to offices, and you never know who's going to be up there in an office. So it was nice when those, when those times slowed down. Part of that just kind of leads me right into this. I'm really proud of you. And I'm proud of you not just as my mom, but also as a woman, and for paving the way for all the opportunities that I get, being your daughter, and for being a woman. And I think that you have been able to show that you can do anything. You can do anything. My gosh, you can sing, you can dance. We did tap dancing together. If there's something you want to do, I hope you take a page out of my mom's book and just give it a try. I would have never thought water volleyball. So I really am proud of her. I am so grateful for your paving the way for all of us, and I wish you the best. Happy birthday.
On your too, man. You look good.
Birthday, Mama. How you doing, Mom? Happy birthday. Thank you for having me. Lord.
Do you see everybody here? Hey, John, turn around and introduce you to some of Mom's new friends.
Hello.
This is John and Karen and Trudy.
How you doing?
Trudy used to live next door to my mom at Mount Dora House. They were next door neighbors.
We I can remember sometimes usually.
Yeah, but I didn't get to meet you. I met Sean.
I worked at Outback Steakhouse for 26 years right there. And I live in
Birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, my mom.
I hope you handle the roasting.
Oh no.
Happy birthday, Miss Lorraine.
Happy birthday, Mom. Keep on going, chucking, baby.
It's Lorraine's birthday. Anything you're happy to say?
Happy birthday, Lorraine. I love you so much. Thank you for inviting us here.
Hey Lorraine, I'm glad I made it down. It's a lot warmer here than it is in Chicago.
Happy birthday, Mama.
How about you, sir?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Lorraine. The first thing, thank you for all the best hours or best days we lived together. Everyone here wants to say something.
Happy birthday, Lorraine. Happy birthday, Lorraine. Thank you for the invitation. I am very happy to know you, and I'm very happy to see you today. It was so great, and it was awesome, and I was grateful to know you and to have those days with you, and I wish to see you all the time, healthy, and all the happiness for you. Thank you. Happy birthday, Lorraine. Thank you for all the food and the good things that you gave us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
And even the cake people over here.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday from Hannah. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Hey, do you got anything to say?
Yes, I love you. Stop it. Don't
Look how happy she is.
She's always smart. Yep.
She's just awesome.
It's all you.
An awesome lady.
Yep.
Yep.
I think so. I agree with that.
She's part of the crowd.
She is.
Yep.
And we are so glad she came to Mercy Ridge because we have fun with her.
Yes. Excellent.
And Ward too.
And, well, he's all right.
He's all right.
Anything to say to Lorraine on her birthday?
Happy birthday.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hey, Lorraine.
How are you?
I finally got to see your beautiful daughter after such a long time. It's so good seeing her. And I just want to know how you're doing. I hope everything is well. And I haven't seen you for a long time. I gotta check out your new digs and come and visit and just see how things are going. I miss you.
Happy birthday. It's good to see you.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday!
Excellent. One more time.
Hi, happy birthday, Lorraine. Happy 80th.
Happy, and many more.
Many more.
It's Lorraine's birthday. Do y'all have anything to
we
say?
know that.
She's not listening, even though she's right there. Happy birthday to Lorraine.
Happy birthday, Lorraine.
Anything else you want to say? Words for Lorraine?
She's such a blessing to my life. Thank you, Lorraine.
This is, oh, did I run my makeup? Did I not have, I hope so. All right, good. Am I good? Am my face good? Okay, good. So, my mom, she don't like cake. She does like the Jewish apple cake, so I can assure you that the Jewish apple cake was well received last night. But because my mom doesn't like cake and her favorite dessert is meringue pie, we're gonna sing happy birthday to meringue pie from Meringue Breakfast. Sorry. I guess I didn't sign out. Oh, I was gonna write it. Oh, you were? Yeah. You got something again. You don't mind taking a little fire action on that? Sorry. I'm glad you got the But because other people actually like cake, there's other cake too. So we're not just.
Should we sing happy birthday, Lorraine?
No, you know what? We could sing. What was you said Earth?
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. No, instead of birthday. Happy Earth Day, Meringue. Happy Earth Day, Meringue. Oh, you're ready.
Wow.
All right, everybody. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lorraine. Happy birthday to you. And I think that my mother mastered her craft from teaching middle school and high school students. I'm telling you, teaching middle school and high school students for as long as she did, I don't know how you can stand the stink, and I don't know how you can possibly keep them in their seats. Like, really, how does that even work? So cheers to being able to do that, and eventually, she moved on to actually teaching adults, which I'm sure was 100% better than teaching teenagers. So she moved on to University of Baltimore. She moved on to Notre Dame. She's taught at Stevenson, now known as, actually it's Villa Julie, now known as Stevenson, among other places. And you know what I think? I think her favorite subject is sex ed. My mom loved teaching sex ed, and I don't know if she got more pleasure from poking the students with it and just watching them squirm in their seats, or if she just liked the topic. Which, no, don't answer that. Teaching sex ed was definitely it. And unfortunately, I do have to admit that my mom missed the 80s. My mom missed the 80s. Anybody want to know why? Children? Any children in particular you want to think of? Yeah! My mom missed the 80s because she had a teenage daughter. And between working and a teenage daughter, my mom was too busy to do much in the 80s. Nothing done in the 80s. I'm not too sorry about that, but I enjoyed the 80s a lot. My mother has owned and operated technology and publishing companies. You know, these are just amazing things, and you never knew who was going to be upstairs in the house in an office. She's like reconfigured the whole upstairs to offices, and you never know who's going to be up there in an office. So it was nice when those, you know, when those times slowed down and they made room for me to move back in. And you know, my mom has been an author. She's authored 7 textbooks. And I would encourage anybody to Google her name. Quite an accomplishment. And there's more on the way. So, you know, she's still working. Still working. Something really interesting. My mother got her first speeding ticket at age 51. She got a speeding ticket. So a speeding ticket at age 51 on 895 in a Cadillac Sedan DeVille. And you would have never thought my mother could have gotten a speeding ticket ever. No, she's not a fast driver. Not a fast driver. And believe me, when she taught me how to drive, it was all white knuckles. Hers. Not mine. She white knuckled the car. Slamming her feet down, thinking she won't stop the car. No. So, she did get her first speeding ticket, and now my mom is so quick, and she tries to go so fast that she takes her seatbelt off a mile before we get where we're going. Ma, it ain't helping. It ain't helping. You don't got to take your seatbelt off, because you know why? The alarm drives me crazy for that last mile. Ding, 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 ding. Ma, ding, ding. So you can just leave your seatbelt on. Let's see. She retired to Mount Dora for a while. We have some Mount Dora friends. Thank you for coming. You know, she did make a great circle of friends there. She had a great tennis. She'd get up in the morning every day and meet a ton of men to go play tennis. So I'm sure she was well motivated. Let's see.
She entertained our entire family there with half a day's notice.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Oh, the hostess. Absolutely the hostess.
Grandchildren around on the golf cart.
Oh, yeah, the golf cart was lots of fun. Mount Dora was a lot of fun. But I'm going to tell you what Mom's favorite pastime was in Mount Dora. And if you know my mother, you can hear this in the back of your mind. She would watch the golfers hit the balls into the water hole, and then she'd burst out laughing. She's sitting outside listening to the golfer, watching them go, and then all of a sudden you hear, and you can't help it. You can't help it. I mean, like, you watch the shot, you watch the ball go into the water, and you see the guy, like, wah, and they throw their clubs around and do stuff. But the funnest thing is just to laugh out loud at them. So that was a great pastime. So, yeah, they definitely could hear. So, Mom, I'd like to have a conversation with you about your recent infatuation with your dentist. Is there something we need to talk about with this? I mean, you keep going to him. If you could slow that down a little bit, you'd keep all of us a little less nervous, right, Ward?
I was there.
Yeah, but we don't know if he's hot. This might just be a ploy. You could be a really good-looking dentist or something. Something I do absolutely agree with Ward on is that my mother has run out of words. And I really, now that I've talked to you about her and you all know a little bit about her, after hearing her singing, knowing that she taught all those years, I really do think she just ran out of words. I know it sounds impossible, but I really believe in that. And we did hear a lot of her, so it's okay, And she does bigger hand movements. You know how deaf people be like, you say it louder to a deaf person? Well, to my mom, she just makes bigger hand movements. It's an A, it's a B. The bigger you make your hands, Mom, does not make us understand it any better, okay? Just saying.
I have to explain something.
Of course.
Whatever new sign language, this means say, this means inbounds, this means No. I'm finished. This means it's time to go. So just recognize that it has multiple meanings.
He's not lying. He's not lying. He's not. He's not lying. So, I'm not sure if anybody else knows, my mother's a pianist. No, and I'm not saying that to be funny, boys. I know how you love it when I say the word pianist. Yes, my mother is an accomplished pianist. So, unfortunately, if you haven't heard her play, you really missed out. So, it's just another one of those talents that people wouldn't necessarily realize. She's a great musician, absolutely great musician, and she encouraged all of her children and grandchildren to be musicians as well. And you'll see some of those cute little band outfits over here on the slideshow. Cassidy. My mother's an athlete too. She's an athlete with racket sports. There is not a racket sport that was made that my mother doesn't play. Squash, paddle tennis, platform tennis, ping pong, pickleball, anything that you put around, badminton, everything. So any racket, she plays it. She is a racket sport queen. And recently, and I'm not sure I actually believe everybody because you can Photoshop things these days really pretty easily. My mom's playing water polo. You gotta know my mom to know that it's been 40 years since I saw her in a bathing suit, and I've never seen her in a pool. So to hear her playing water polo is absolutely fantastic. And, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, it's in a pool. You know what? The whole pool part just blows my mind. So, okay, it is volleyball, water volleyball, and I know she is the star server. So I'm, 40 years since I've seen you in a bathing suit. It's true too. The only time I ever remember seeing my mother in a bathing suit is when you wore those rubber caps with the flowers on the top on your head and it had a little chin strap. That's the bathing suit outfit I can remember my mother wearing. Too funny. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Well, we don't really like to talk about bicycling too much these days. Bicycling was not a good one towards the end. There was lots of tipping over on the bicycle, so kind of don't want to mention that one. But yes, I mean she truly is an athlete, truly. And that's actually a huge surprise coming from her mom. She didn't sweat. My grandmother was allergic to sweating. You'll see a picture of my grandmother being athletic up here. Anybody want to guess what sport there's no sweating in? Archery. So because my mother sweats, I think that is a great thing, and she has really brought us forward. It's super great to have Mom back in Maryland and so close here to Mercy Ridge. It's really great. It opens up our communications so much. And when Mom needs help, Riley's network of EMTs give me the advance notice when they're coming here to pick you up. So they almost got you before Ward this time. Yep. So, being local truly has its perks. So what I'll do is, just because Riley's there, Riley is my middle son, Mom's grandson, and he's a paramedic for Harford County. And what's that?
Is he here because we're all so old?
He could be. He's got all his friends on speed dial. Come on, there's a whole room of them. And I have a son, Cassidy, that's here. And he is a Montgomery County police officer, and he's in the Navy. And we have Allie back there. She is part of the family. And also John's back there. John's my older brother. Can't miss him. He has an awesome brand new shirt on today that he's been saving just for this event. He works at the Outback, and he's been there for how many years, John? 27? 26 years at the Outback. So great thanks to the Outback. Yeah, John, way to go, man. What you doing?
I don't know.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's my little brother, Sean. Sean Jackson. Sean works on janitorial crew for the in Hartford County for the Chesapeake region. So that's awesome. You do a great job, Sean. And he looks so incredibly handsome. And guess what else I heard? You're going to a prom. He's going to the prom, so we're trying out the outfit today. Y'all think he's gonna get some ladies? Yeah, he is. And of course, management. This is Doug, he's my management. He's in charge of carting me around and making sure I look good.
How'd I do?
Oh, you know what? It's okay. So, thanks for twisting my arm. I'm actually, if anybody noticed my shoes, thank you. I am a huge supporter of the state of Maryland, and not only because we have really cool flags, but because they are going to start paying my pension within the next 9 months. So I will be retired from the state in the next, hopefully, 9 months. Looking forward to hanging out with my friends who have all retired before me. Go ahead, what you got? Come on, Cat, come on, what you got? No? I thought you were going to cheer again or something. There you go. So I'll finish my 30 years with the state. I'm actually an insurance person, but I somehow landed in transit. So I work for the MTA. Don't ride the bus. Don't ride the bus. It's a great place to work. Don't ride the train. It really is a great place to get from one end of the city to the other. Don't ride the metro either. But you know, I love my employer and so anyway, yes, so thank you, Dawn. So yes, I'm 30 years with the state, and it's been a great time. It really has been great. And so, you know, part of that. All right, everybody, we're gonna cut up the cake. Please help yourselves to more to drink. Please help yourselves to more food, because there is plenty of food still here. And I believe that once we get booted out of this room, the party can move up to the 6th floor lobby, to the party room on the 6th floor. So if you're still able to party. So, Mom, you good? Eat, drink, and enjoy, okay? Anybody? And Sheila. Ask her. Sheila. I don't know. Ask her.
You have to talk.
Eat, drink, and remarry. Got it! Eat, drink, and remarry. Got it. Except I'm not willing to do that again. All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Unforgettable, though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more? You're unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay, That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.